Hey guys! So today is going to be my second video in the series Wrestlemania Week. And today is going to be revolved around this man. That is Seth Rollins, and he is probably my second favorite superstar next to Roman Reigns. Now, if you don't know anything about Seth Rollins is going to be going head-to-head against Brock Lesnar this weekend at Wrestlemania for the WWE Heavyweight Championship. And I believe he should have had it by now. But we're going to find out on Sunday what happens. So today is going to be revolved around this man, and I will show some pictures here of who I'm talking about. The pictures that I'm going to be basing today's inspiration off of is this one and this one. And I'm going to incorporate a little bit out of each picture. I know for sure I want to incorporate the flames out of the first one and then the symbol out of the second one. So if you guys would like to see how I go from this to something along the lines of these two, then just keep on watching. Alright, so you guys are going to have to ignore the fact that my eyes are kind of stained pink right now. I did an unboxing of the new Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette, and Ocean Ice stained my eyelids. But that's okay, because we're going to be covering that up anyway. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime. We're going to have to prime our eyelids all the way up to our eyebrows. So let's get started. So what I'm going to use to prime is the Wet n Wild concealer, the Photo Focus concealer in the shade Light Honey. And then I'm going to be blending it out with this BH Cosmetics number 102 flat synthetic brush. I'm going to go all the way up to the brows. Make sure we have a blank canvas to work off of. Okay, and then to cover up a little more of that pink that's kind of peeking through on my eyelids, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, and this is in the shade C4. And I'm just going to dot that right on the pink where it's really peeking through. And I'm using this concealer because it's a little more full coverage than the Wet n Wild one. And I'm just going to blend it out with that same brush. Okay, and then I'm actually going to go and do my brows off of camera, and then I will be right back. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with yellow. And for the yellow, I'm taking Edge from the Anastasia Subculture palette. And I'm going to take it on the Farrah 35E Fluffy brush. And I'm really gonna take this high. Pretty much up to the end of my brow. I'm gonna take it way up higher than I ever would do anything else. Alright, and then with that same brush and the color New Wave from the Anastasia Subculture palette, I'm going to take this, but I'm going to try to keep it a little bit lower than that yellow. Not by a lot, I'm still going up pretty high with it, but I'm going to keep it a little bit lower. And I'm also taking it and I'm kind of winging it out past my brow. Almost to my hairline. Now we are not going for wearable here. We are doing inspired makeup. So this is gonna look crazy. It's not gonna be everyday wearable. Just to disclaim that. Okay, and then next I'm gonna go into the Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm gonna take the shade Hunts. And this time I'm gonna take it on a slightly smaller crease brush. This is the BH Cosmetics number 5 fluffy brush, and again I'm gonna keep it slightly lower than that orange, aiming more towards the higher part of my crease here. And then I'm also going to wing it out just like I did with the orange. Just using small circular motions and right at the top of that color, just little windshield wiper motions, just to make sure it's still blending with the rest of those colors. Okay, and then going back in with that Farrah brush, I'm taking Creamsicle out of the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just going to kind of run this along the edge of that red just to make sure everything is blending cohesively together. Okay, and then with the Anastasia brush that came in the palette, I'm going to go in and further deepen that red with the shade Jax out of the Jaclyn Hill palette. A very light hand, I'm gonna go just underneath, once again, where that other red color was, and wing it out as well. Alright, and then again, with the Farrah brush and Creamsicle, I'm going to go in and blend over top of just the top of that red just to make sure everything is still blended. Okay, so now I'm going to take a teeny tiny little liner brush. This one's from Morphe, and I'm going to go in with some of that concealer, and I'm going to carve out little flame shapes into the crease and where we laid down those flame colors. Okay, and then right after that, before anything goes anywhere, I'm going to pat Creamsicle with a small little pencil brush on those areas, and I will be right back. Okay, so if the flames weren't crazy enough, we're gonna do more. I'm gonna go and be starting on this eye, and I'm going to take inspiration from this picture right here, and I'm gonna take that design, and it's going to go all the way through my eye. I am very skeptical as to how this is going to go, but we're gonna try it. So I'm gonna do it all with black liner. I'm not probably gonna be talking a whole lot through this, but I'm gonna let you guys see what I'm doing. Okay, this looks like a total mess. I'm gonna go do the rest of my face, and I'm gonna add some mascara and lashes, and I will be right back. Alright, now that we're looking all kinds of crazy, I am going to start contouring and bronzing, but it's not really gonna be any of those things, if you get where I'm going. So, to keep up with the flame theme, I'm gonna take this big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go into Creamsicle right here, and you guessed it, they're going on the hollow of my cheeks. And I'm making sure to be real generous with this color. Okay, and then with a slightly smaller fluffy brush, I'm gonna go into this brighter red color right here. And very lightly, so that it builds up nicely, I'm gonna keep it in an even smaller radius than I did that Creamsicle color. And I'm gonna really focus it right by the hairline right here. I'm gonna try to keep it on the lowermost part, and when it gets really extreme, I'm gonna take that big fluffy brush. I'll add some more Creamsicle on there and buff that out. And then with this BH Cosmetics number 6 brush, which is a small fluffy brush, I'm going to go in with this darker red shade, pick up a little tiny bit on there, make sure I'm really tapping it off, And I'm gonna put this at the very start of my hairline right here, and then just kind of slowly, in small circular motions, bring it down. Just a little bit. And I'll go back in with that brush, start blending that, and then I'll go in with the big fluffy brush and blend it all again. This is just gonna add a little bit of depth, okay? And then same thing with up here. Let's do it. Okay, and then I'm taking creamsicle on that fluffy brush and going to contour out the nose. Not going to go heavy on the nose like I did the other stuff. Just enough to give it something, and so that the color on the nose is cohesive. Okay, moving on to the lower lash line. I look scary. I'm hoping it's all gonna come together. I'm hoping. I have good faith. So first I'm taking creamsicle on this fluffy brush, and starting on the side with the flames, I'm gonna run this right underneath the eye, taking it pretty far down. And then going in with that bright red shade and keeping it a little closer to that lash line. And then I'm gonna take a small flat brush, just like this one here, and I'm gonna pick up that really deep red shade and keep this really close to the lash line. Okay, and then on the other side, I'm gonna take an angled brush with that bright red shade, and I'm gonna go right in between where these lines are. And then take that all the way out to where our little wing went with our eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna take that dark red shade and put it really close to the lash line. All right, and then for highlight, I'm gonna use the Naked Cosmetics. This is in Desert Sunset. This is the loose pigments. And then I'm gonna take this metallic gold eyeliner and put it on my waterline. All right, and then the only thing left is lips, and I'm gonna take this little e.l.f. lipstick. This is in the shade Razzle Dazzle Red. All right, and then on the outer corners, I'm gonna take this black. All right, I went from taking it Seth Rollins to taking it full on zombie, and I am fully aware of that. I will post some pictures in here and show you guys what the final result looks like actually on a decent camera. And I know this is extreme. I don't know how well it looks to you guys. All I know is that it was fun. This is my attempt on being creative. So I really enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed being able to do something out of my comfort zone. So if you guys would like to watch the continuation of this series of Wrestlemania week, or if you guys enjoyed watching today's video, then make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the like button down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.